Supercom Africa, a leader in ICT guide for families, SMEs, and policy makers, delivering reviews on PCs, phones, software, and ICT infrastructure development.
I think there's a role for governments and for regulatory institutions to also offer various incentives and inducements to operating companies that co-locate all that share infrastructure. And that's another concept that we promote at the CTOs. I didn't really say much about today. Competitive collaboration or collaborative collaboration. And if we understand, for example, the layered horizontal structure of the convergence and next generation network system that we put on the screen, where open access principles are sometimes applied, and competition is supposed to be pushed further and further upward to the services and application layer. Then increasingly, the operators themselves, when they look at the economics, the CAPEX, I mean, I sit on the board of Telecom South Africa, for example, which owns Multilinks 100%, and we've put a lot of money into Multilinks. And at the board level, we're not seeing the return on investment. So after a period of time of my pushing other board members to encourage more co-location and infrastructure sharing by Multilinks, which some of the board members either do not understand or do not agree with, it has become increasingly clear that that's the only way in which we can, reduce the amount of capital expenditure we are making. So the reality of the cost of capital expenditure itself will force a certain amount of compromise on the part of government companies. Beyond that, or the, what do you call these motorbikes, the Okada people, they don't compete based on, how fast one person can move or the understanding of the network and maneuvering and pricing or whatever it is that they offer, or better quality of service, or efficiency, or customer service, etc. So increasingly, that is where the competition is going to come from. Consumers are now seeking different kinds of services from operating companies, and as operating companies begin to realize that download speeds, quality of, the call, and clarity of, access to the different kinds of data, converged, bundled, quadruple play, etc., are really what will differentiate one company from the other. They will easily recognize that you spend $200–300 million, $1 billion of infrastructure, and then also compete when 3–4 people have come together. Even the network operating center, knocks can be shared. There's consumers can get the service. That's why I said that in Nigeria, for example, we are encouraging the USPM to work with us to organize 6 workshops among the 6 geographical zones. So we bring the knowledge down to the local government level and do PPPs, as we just described, to get the USPF operators, the very close apartments, etc., to work with local investors and other special shareholders to roll out right in the rural area, because useless and incentives, there can be all kinds of calculations that let everyone see the gross benefit of collaboration rather than extreme competition without any collaboration. So I think the collaborative competition and the competitive collaboration model is the way to solve that problem.
Supercom Africa, a leader in ICT guide for families, SMEs, and policy makers, delivering reviews on PCs, phones, software, and ICT infrastructure development.